Greetings. Hello, my friends. Welcome. How are you all doing today? Apologize. I was having another stream blip, if you will. As I was getting ready to hit the start streaming button, I ended up waiting a little bit because my speeds had dipped, but they are stable now, at least for the time being. So, hello, everybody. Hello. Congrats, Lady Iron, on another first. What, no one even tries anymore? Not against you, I guess. You've kind of broken their spirits. Charles, hello. Hello. Glad you both are doing well, though. Been reading some of the early reviews of Elden Ring, and although they sound good, I've never played a DS game. Not sure I have the fortitude for repeated failures. I've heard DS games were brutal like that. So, Charles, if I recall, I believe that there are different modes in this one. I thought that's what I had been hearing. Don't take that as gospel, but I thought I had heard that this game had different difficulties, or at least they made it more accessible to players that don't really want a challenge, or there are some players, frankly, that like it's just hard for them to play those games, but they still want to experience them. And so I've heard that this game is a lot better in terms of accessibility. So if that helps anything, you might check it out. So I'm super interested. I just don't know when I'll get to it. That's the only thing. I just don't know when I'm going to get to it. So seeing it's a better introduction to that style, not as brutal. Perfect. There you go, man. Pex. How are you doing today? Dark Souls 3 wasn't that bad. And if you played this game on the highest difficulty, you know repeated failure anyway, right? Yeah. May have to check it out. Then I've seen it's literally the highest reviewed game of my lifetime. That is wild to me. I've played a lot of good games. The critics even think it's good. That is pretty surprising, right? Chaotic, hello, first. Well, on my phone in bed as I'm a little tired, but I'm crawling my way back into my social world slowly. Goodness. Well, it's good to have you. Good to have you. You know, we'll yeah, first, you know, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. DJ, how you doing?
Honk.
So many belated honks just hopping in to say hi, and I miss you all. We miss you too, DJ. Are you, I think I didn't get a chance to look at the Discord. I just got the notification for it. Was it, it's a good morning from the show floor. I'm gonna look at it now. I'll look at it now. Nice. Nice, my friend. Hopefully everything goes okay with the show. Steph, hello, hello. Just like the story, and I heard G.R.R. Martin wrote this one. Indeed, yeah. His first attempt towards the gaming world. Pretty interesting, right? Hope it goes better than R.A. Salvatore's did. I beat God of War, still getting one shot by minions in the open world. Gosh. Went to bed laying on a bag of green beans for the first few days of my unwanted hiatus. I heard. That does not sound very comfortable. But I guess I've never tried it, so, you know, as they say, don't knock it till you try it. But, yeah, I've never tried it. I'll be honest, I don't plan on trying it. But, then again, maybe it doesn't probably get planned, does it? Frozen green beans, right. Yeah, that I figured you meant that at least. But, yeah. I mean, I guess you could lay on a bag of regular green beans. I don't know. Non-frozen. I don't know how helpful that would be. So, my friends, hope you all had a good day yesterday. Hope today's going well for you thus far. I can say I have been pretty busy. Track has been keeping me rather busy, more busy than I even probably anticipated at this point. But it's been, I guess the reason being is I haven't really trained the way that I am while also coaching. I've generally been doing... I don't know, my training's a little bit different than what it normally is, I guess. So it ends up being a good amount of extra time, which will change when I get to outdoor season, because we have an outdoor track at the school I coach at. Right now, when I have an indoor workout scheduled, I have to drive to a local university for that. So I go drive there after practice to go do that. That facility was not available to me last year, so it's a good thing, but it also is adding to my time. So hope to be settling into the schedule. The thing is it was 4 days of practice last week, I think. Is that right? 4 days of practice last week and 3 days this week. So I mean, I'm only 7 days in. So True Celt, hello there.
Hello there.
How is everyone this morning? Doing well. Doing pretty well. Just a little on the sleepy side, that's all. More comfortable than my frozen cauliflower, and that was the only frozen veggie I had. A can of green beans. Can you imagine, Manpex? Do you refreeze the green beans and then eat them later? They were gross when I woke up, wasted like 3 bags. Yeah, you could refreeze them to use them as an ice bag, but I wouldn't refreeze them to eat. That would not be ideal in any sense of the word. All right. Hello. So, my pillow was soaking in the morning. I had to change it every night. Yum. Yummy. That's great. That's great. My friends, so today is Thursday. It's going to be a bloodthirsty Thursday, if you will. I plan on playing some more God of War today. I've been, as I keep saying every time, I've been super enjoying it. We are simultaneously playing God of War and Detroit Become Human. That's kind of what I'd always used to do. Was kind of balancing 2 different games. And I've been doing it for these 2 games here. I didn't realize exactly what I was getting myself into. I'll be honest, it's a little tough to put down one game and pick up the other, you know. But both games are so enjoyable, I don't mind doing it. So, hugs to you, DJ. So yeah, my last week or 2 has been great. How have you all been? Sounds like it has been great. NCV, cheers up to you, my friend. Cheers. How about just get an actual gel ice pack and keep that in the freezer? We have like 2 or 3. Reusable and probably cheaper than food. They are reusable, so never used one before, but it might be something to invest in. Yeah, it would probably last you a little longer too. So yeah, babysitting duties start tomorrow. Dang, tomorrow, huh? The story is going to entice you, and we'll be full God of War. Oh, I believe it. I haven't. That's the thing. I haven't really even got into the story yet. It's more so just the fact that, like, I don't know. I've been so enjoying just exploring, and I don't want to miss anything because I want to be as strong as I can be, you know? And it's kind of funny that that's how it is, but yeah, I haven't really even been able to truly explore anything. So, I don't know. Interesting. But apologies, my friends. Give me 1 second here. What's this email? Gosh. I wake up to so many notifications. Okay, 2 of them from... Okay, we're good. We're good. Nothing too pressing. All right. Back of my head was throbbing and painkillers were not working, so I went to the freezer for an alternative. She's walking now? Is she really? Wow. Birthday is March 13th. Wow. Time flies. Honestly. The exploration is just as fun. I believe it. I truly do. I've said I think it's an art. In order to get your world to be interesting enough to explore it. Man, am I kind of washed out here? I've been feeling like this light's a little bright. I think that's a little better. All right. Yes, I don't feel quite as washed out here. My goodness. I think what happened was when I redid all my setup, I unplugged it and I think it went back. Way better. All right. Thanks for that. Yeah, I'm like, I am Caucasian, my friends, but I'm not that white. Okay. I am not that white. So. Instant tan, right? Pretty helpful, right? Just do this instead of going and laying out on the beach. Again, I've been told by many that I am ethnically ambiguous. I am in fact Caucasian. My parents are Caucasian, but I don't know. I sometimes don't really look like them. I don't have very many people tell me that I look like my dad at all. Definitely more favor my mom. Pasty. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Birthday, let's see. First birthday, I am already broke as now I need to get her a present. Kirsty's birthday present, March 9th, and my Mother's Day. Mother's Day here is in March 2. Oh gosh. The DJ was not your phone. Do not adjust your displays, my friends. It was my light. What settings is that? Your baby sister is almost 2. Really? Okay. Baby sister's almost 2. How old are you, NCV? Or is it your sister's baby? I read that wrong. I apologize. Your sister's baby is almost 2. Gotcha. I was gonna say, if your baby sister's 2, that'd be different. Where the heck is my mouse? There it is. Found it. All right, let's bring you all into the game. I was dark as a kid, but somehow my skin lightened as I grew up, and now I'm real pasty compared to what I used to be, but I tan real quick, probably due to my half Indian grandma, but I am sad I lost my little glow I had when I was a kid. I was pretty dark as a kid just because we always played outside so much. But Dr. D, how you doing? Hello, happy Thursday, my friend. Happy Thursday. All right. Let's continue this on. Been super enjoying it. Also, as we said, a little bit better performance now with the new GPU. So thank you to NVIDIA for selling. Well, and also I gotta, thank you to Best Buy for actually selling these cards at retail. Who like I would not have been able to get it otherwise. I couldn't afford to pay scalper prices, Also wouldn't do it. Not gonna do it. I refuse. I'm not feeding the beast. Fight the power, my friends. Fight the power. Older than my sister, I'm 21. She is 20. Gotcha. Okay. I'm also older than my sister by almost 2 years. My sister is 22 months younger than I am. It's almost 2 years. She also has 2 kids. I have 0. So, I'm 30. She's 28. Weird to say. My sister's 28. It makes me feel even older, even though I just said I was 30. I don't know. It's my little sister, But collecting this hack silver around here. Have you been liking Detroit? I see you've been playing it. I've been super enjoying Detroit. If I had to choose a game that I like more right now, I don't know how I'd be able to choose. These games are both so good, but really been enjoying it. My GPU is a 3070 Ti. I just picked it up last weekend and got it at retail. Stood in line for a little bit at Best Buy. I got an alert that there was the GPUs, that there were some GPUs there. But I didn't realize it was a small shipment. I thought it was just like some returned or unclaimed GPUs. It turned out they had a small shipment, so I think they probably, if I had to guess, I couldn't see straight on, but I could see the cart they were pulling out of. It looked like they had about 10 of them total. So, my bro makes me feel really old. 10 years between us. No freaking way! Oh my gosh! A monkey raid? Holy cow! Can we get some cheers up in the chat? My goodness, Monkey, how the heck have you been, my friend? Cheers. Oh my goodness. What a pleasure. Thank you so much, Monkey, for the raid. Hello, everybody. My name is Lutz Magoots. Lady Monkey, welcome in. Bubba Hotep, welcome back. Stargazer, hello. Or Nuts, hello, welcome back. How are you guys? I'm Lutz Magoots. If you don't know me, we're playing some God of War right now. Also, in the middle of 2 playthroughs, we're doing some God of War. We're doing some Detroit Become Human. 2 PS exclusives, former PS exclusives that I never got a chance to play. So that's what we're doing. Dragon Mage, welcome in. Thanks for joining the raid. Lute's been a long time, but hope you're well. Same, dude. Hope you're doing good. I am doing well. Just been pretty busy lately is all. So, how goes it in the, let's see, what were you playing 7 Days to Die? Okay. Man. Spooky loves that game. Dragon Mage, appreciate that follow. Cheers. This one's for you, my friend. Lutz is good peeps. Oh, stop it. Monkey, you're good peeps, my friend. Hopefully 7 Days to Die is going well. We have I know a few people that really enjoy that game. So, really wanted them to make a 3070 Super, but it never happened. Then the crisis hit, so now I'm just not going to bother. My 2070 Super works just fine. Nothing wrong with a TI, chaotic. Bubba, goodness. 100 gold coins. This cheers is for you too, my friend. Cheers. You guys. I'm literally just standing here with an axe in my hand. Cheers. Stargazer? My goodness, my friends. Super appreciate you all. This is where I mentioned that our grandbabies would pass gas. I'd call them Toots Magoots. This is exactly where you'd mention that. Yes. Exactly where you do it. We've gone by some other names too. Toots, I've been called Toots Magoots. I've been called Loots Magloots, you know? I don't know if somebody got a look at my booty one time or what, but, just a few things. So, McBoots, I think one time somebody called me that. Sometimes just Goots. I don't know. Just, it is what it is. Usually I go by Loots, but man pecs. Oh my goodness. 100 gold coins from you as well. Cheers, my friends. Big Toots. Lutzy, yes, Steph, you call me Lutzy pretty regularly. Lutzy. I don't know what kind of tone you put that in. Dr. D, my goodness. Oh, goodness. And Bubba. Oh. You guys. Bubba, another 900, a total of 1,000 a day. My goodness, Bubba. Cheers. You all are out your dang minds today. Lutz, have a good stream, bud. I have to go eat and sleep. Of course, Monkey. Thank you so much, seriously. It's good. I'm glad to know that you're still here, my friend. Thank you so much for bringing your friends here with me. Super appreciate it. Keep drinking. Oh my gosh. I gotta give another, this one's for Dragon Mage Zero. Cheers. And then we got, 400 from Lady Iron? Oh my goodness. Cheers. I am probably gonna pee my pants, and then another 100 from Stargazer. There's only one more sip left in this tankard. I just filled it. Oh goodness. And that's completed the level 1 hype train. We're on level 2 now. Y'all are redonkulous. Now let's go make some rash decisions. Well, little secret here, man, Pex. I'm not gonna be making anything too wild here. Oh my gosh! Can we? A 10 bomb. Oh my goodness, Bubba Hotep. You guys came back in here with a bang. My goodness. That's going to empty out that tankard. Oh my gosh. We got a lot of people just gifted a sub by Bubba. Holy crap. What's going on around here? We got a sub to Chris Keeps Moving, Looper 1971, Dr. D, Covert Cell, Kamasama K, Filled a Potato, Kappa Fontaine, Galaxy Rose 14, Slashy 101, and 9 Spectre 007. Oh my gosh, I think this does in fact call for a party time. Let's freaking party, you guys. This Bubba, this one's for you. From the window to the wall, to the wall, till the meat spills out my hall. My hall. Oh, these Vikings crawl, crawl. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, skeet, skeet. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet. Oh, skeet, skeet. Oh man. Oh man. don't know what the heck's gotten into you all. My goodness. Super appreciate that. Bubba, everybody that cheers, he's gonna cry. Lady Monkey, thank you so much for stopping in. Gotta head back to work. You all have an amazing day. Hope the work day goes well for you. My goodness. Jeez. You all, seriously, I appreciate that so much. For gassing me up, making me feel good. My goodness. My goodness. Seriously, I have not had enough coffee yet for this. I started to try sip on that during the party time, so I get my mind more in it. Oh my goodness. It's broken right now. What say I take you on a little tour of God of War here? You can see where I'm at. For anybody that's played this game, you'll realize I'm not very far along. Luce is awake now. I sure as heck am. You realize I'm not very far into this game. I'm currently a level 1. I still don't even know. There are a lot of things I don't know about this game. I didn't realize Kratos is standing backwards here. Is that normal? Or, oh, probably because I've got the axe here. Yeah, there we go. He just stands in the direction of whatever I'm looking at right here. But not very far along. I'm currently on the map. I just got here to the Volander Mines, I believe. I'm level 2. Am I really? Oop, wrong button. My axe is level 2, but I think my character's level 1. I'm not 100% on that. Again, I really don't understand a lot of this yet. Still getting my bearings. Boots, I'm officially down 30 pounds today, so I'm going to treat myself to a pizza. It's been a very long time. Good on you, Chaotic. Good on you. Maybe, all right, are we talking like maybe half pizza now, half pizza later? Or are we talking like a whole pizza? You just got to be a little careful, my friend. For me, I know when I start eating the sweets, I'm like, shoot, let me just eat all the sweets. And I get a little taste of the sweets, and then I just don't want to stop. You know? I haven't played this, but that makes sense. I think there's a character level, because there is a skill tree right here. But oh, you know what? Maybe I am level 2, or maybe these are axe level 2s. Yeah, these are axe upgrades. Okay. Got to get my axe upgraded. And then we got here, bow upgrade level 3s. Okay. Yeah, so these don't have anything to do with like a character level. They're individual. Pretty interesting. Whole freaking pizza, man. Just be careful. Just be careful. It's real easy to fall back into it. Let me tell you. You buy skills with XP? Indeed. So I do have, actually, I guess I got a big chunk of XP because I just bought skills kind of near the end of yesterday's stream. But I guess I got more. So we could probably end up upgrading some of this stuff, but I want to find out where the heck we're at first, and then I'll do that. So level 2 is just front and center, right? Exactly. 3 pieces personally, always a good idea, True Kel. My goodness, my friends, that was a level 3 hype train you all started. I'm going to give you another cheers up here. I about knocked that off my desk. Choo choo. Cheers up. Seriously, appreciate you all for gassing me up, making my day. I always like to do that to other people, but I tell you what, it is a good feeling. It's a good feeling, you guys. Let's see. Do you have a res rune? I don't know. Was that something that I would have early in the game? Because I am very early in the game still. Level comes from stats, and stats come from weapons, armor, enchantments, and talismans. Gotcha. Okay. Your Twitch notification only just now came through. That's pretty helpful, Steph. Is this Brock or is this his bro? No, it is Brock. Okay. Uh-oh. He's got a favor. New location? Excuse me. He's got a shop here in the mines. Let me move this out of the way. That is kind of obnoxious. You buy them from the dwarves. Okay, then I probably do not, because I haven't bought much of anything from the dwarves at all.
Let's get you squared away then.
Let's see. It basically didn't starve myself for cravings and found this thing called a flatbread pizza, which is like 4 slices on really thin bread. It's 600 calories. So when I craved that, I had that instead of my huge 12-inch stuffed crust. Probably good idea. Yeah. Why did my haha capitalize? I'm so sus. Didn't maniacally laugh at the end there. Wait. It came through as an emote for me. I think I see it. Oh, okay. No, I see it now. I missed that message. I think Twitch needs some coffee too. Ha ha! That's funny. Usual order is probably 600 per slice. Probably not quite that much, but I'm sure you've told me what your normal order is. It probably is pretty solid calorie count. So I just need to keep ahead of you when playing Detroit so I can still watch your streams. I guess I just have to game more. Darn. Oh, fiddlesticks. I mean, you know me. I don't really rush anything, so you should be able to stay ahead of me. Tears Lost Unity Tyres Lost Unity Gauntlets. Wait a minute. Is this? Oh, this is the crafting section. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty. That's made with the offering to Tyre. Is there other? Are there other? Is that the only one I can do?
In Virginia? What more you need?
It looks like that's the only one. Okay. I think I should probably get that, right? Oh my gosh, those are magical looking. Let's compare. So currently we're using Death's Vow Gauntlet with a luck enchantment. My strength would be down, but my defense is way up. Runic is increased. Vitality, a little vitality, and an increased cooldown too. Low perk activation chance to grant a short boost to strength, defense, or runic when damage is taken. That's pretty dang nice, I'd say. Worth it? I think so. I think so. I'm not sure it's available for him yet. If it's not available, try not to mention it if you played. Yeah, just because I don't really know exactly. I'm going into this game mostly without any, like, I don't know what's going on. So mostly blind. I've seen very, very little of this game. Ha ha ha! I picture that like a Joker laugh there, Steph. One thing I'm not enjoying about losing weight is trying to keep up with the jeans. I bought a new pair, so only had one that fit. Then like a week later, they started falling down too. What about a belt? Would that help? Hey, Kratos Magoots, how you doing, Cypher? How are you and the boy? Boy's doing okay, I think. He's getting better. I'm going to go ahead and buy this. I think this is going to be worth it. I'm going to buy the Lost Unity Gauntlets. Or craft them, I guess. Look at those. Gauntlets forged from an offering made to Tyre, blessed with Tyre's luck. We're going to equip them, and then I'm also going to check out the enchantments on them. I'll do that before I do anything else. So this is why I wanted to do those extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to go ahead and, can I unequip it? Yeah, just H is unsocket. Okay, there we go. And then I don't know if I'll do luck or what, but I don't know if 5 luck is a lot. I could increase runic or vitality instead. Going 2 sizes down this time in the hopes they will last longer. Fair enough. Fair enough. Appreciate it, Chaotic. Am I saying Tyre right? Or Tyre? Fat people are harder to kidnap, just saying. Not if the kidnapper says they have pizza, then they just lure you right in, huh? Belts work, but then they just look like really bad MC Hammer pants. That's fair. That's fair. Boy is learning to read today. That's my MSN profile picture. Really? MC Hammer or something else? I think I'll go, I don't know. Let's see. Vitality. I think I'm going to go with the luck still. I think it's been working. I mean, that's the thing. You don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know if it's been working or not.
Sure, I'm open.
All right. Upgrade wrist armor. The gauntlets require, wait. Oh, I only have soft steel. I need solid steel. Okay. I'll be on the lookout for that. I'll be on the lookout. Can I upgrade the axe? No, because I don't have a frozen flame. That's going to be probably quest items. More solid steel for that. I can upgrade his quiver. The bow itself, though, cannot. Chest armor. I could upgrade. Don't know if it's worth it. Thanks for the hug, Cypher. Good boy. Axe pommel. World serpent scales. Okay. Yeah, that axe pommel's been awesome so far. And then I have Horn of Heimdall. I don't know which one. I decided I would kind of keep both. I could sell that one. Gain a burst of health. Then again, that actually sounds kind of nice. When I was younger, we didn't use our face for pictures. We all had like memes or funny quotes for profile pics. Yeah. I can't imagine Steph had MC Hammer as her main profile pic. I know that's, or MSN. I know, like, that seems pretty interesting. MC Hammer. The days of MSN Messenger. I never used MSN Messenger. It was AOL Instant Messenger here, or AIM. A lot of people love that. It was really stupid. Now it's, I mean, you know, shoot, we use pretty much the same kind of things. It's just, it was kind of ahead of its time, honestly. You go home and just sit on your computer not doing anything, just waiting for messages to come in. It's pretty silly. But, you know, it was texting before texting. Okay, so this one unleashes a powerful attack that inflicts stun damage, right? Okay, and in slight increase, same defense, lowered strength. Active immediately after being hit to recover faster. Also has a passive effect that increases the timing window on parries. That has been pretty good. I do like having the timing window on parries increased. I can sell a ship head. Again, sounds funny to say. And then I could sell these symbols here. I probably will. I don't know that I really need them. I don't know. I'm going to hang on to them. It's not like they're worth a whole lot. And let's hear what Brock has to say.
Is it, dwarf? There's this alchemist on Vari. Been working out in the Velander mines.
Velander mines.
From him in maybe, I don't know, 100 winters or so. Probably dead, but maybe you can find him.
Maybe you can find him.
Like me, wears a fancy green ring. Owes me a favor. You look?
If it is on our path.
Oh, I see how it is. Not a something-for-nothing type, are you? Fine. If you find Donvari, I'll make him whip you up something special. This entry stone here ought to get you.
Okay, there we go. Andvari, who we'd heard about but didn't know about. Didn't know who he was.
The Velander mines is right through the.
I meant to track that and I messed up. Okay, is it this? Yes. How do I track this? Let's see. I just hit enter. H. I have to track it here. There we go.
Might as well have a look-see inside, don't you think?
My fault. Sleep starting to drift. Sleep has been a bit weird the last week because of the headaches. For sure, Chaotic. For sure. No worries. Made a pen pal from North Carolina who is now an opera singer through. You really met through MSN and they're an opera singer? Today we were all domesticated using the same tools. And he was Penguin Girl 94 for like 7 years before we added each other on Facebook. That's awesome. I only had one pen pal in my life, I believe. I'm trying to remember. We did do so we did local pen pals when I was really young. And then there was like a German pen pal thing that I did. My English teacher was actually a German teacher. She had to teach English out of necessity because one of the teachers like quit or something and they had to have her come over. She was a native English speaker, but also was our German teacher.
Because I do not run errands for dwarves.
So she was like, if anybody's interested, we have German pen pals, and I was like, I might try it out. I can't remember if I actually got a pen pal from Germany or not. If so, it didn't last very long, but pretty interesting.
What's that?
But my local pen pal was a sweet old lady.
One of his crew?
Her name was Florence.
There, along the floor.
And I think she's since passed, but she actually came to one of my baseball games when I was young. She met my parents.
I'll keep looking.
I was probably about the age of her grandkids, I believe. To be honest, looking back at it, I didn't really think about it, but I'm pretty sure the pen pal program they set up with like local elderly pen pals was more for the elderly than it was for us. But it was cool. All I've done while I've been awake at night is Wordle, Pokemon Go, and Stardew Valley on iPad with brightness at its lowest and the night shift on permanently. The night shift? Is that a mod? I don't know. What is that exactly, Chaotic? All right, so we got a something there. I'll probably wait until I get attacked to drop that. I am sure I'll be attacked soon. Ooh. Don't go, boy. What's down there? Ah, something invisible?
Soul Eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
Wait, what?
It does not attack.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then
What?
do not drop your guard.
What in the world?
Come.
I thought it was something invisible, then I realized it was rocks. It's like I should be able to attack that. Do we want that to collapse at some point? Maybe. Maybe we do. Won't be here tomorrow, so I'll be chasing Frankie around Mom's house. Sounds good. Sounds good. That'll be worth it. Oh, it's night shift on iPhone and iPad. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I was thinking you were talking about in Stardew Valley, and I was like, I don't think I've ever heard of that. That makes sense then. I've got like a blue light filter. It's just built into my Samsung phone though, so it's probably something similar, is my guess. All right, we ready to drop down here? The heck is flying around here? What is... Oh, okay. These ones... Oh, they're like infected. There we go. Okay. I don't remember those. Take him down, boy. Ooh, boy got him pretty good there. Nightmares, that's right. Okay, I forgot about the nightmares. And I don't think I'd seen them actually, like, infect anything yet. So that was new. What do we got here? This more hack silver. Okay. We need to find some steel stuff and whatnot. Also, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these serpent scale fragments. Hopefully I can figure that out soon. Same thing, you can turn it off, set a schedule, just do it manually, which I did and had it on 24/7. Yeah. Yeah, I've got mine. Mine is set to like sun up and sun down. Like it just kind of detects.
I noticed the lack of ring while looting the body.
It just kind of detects, or, you know, it tracks like sunlight in the area or whatever. I don't know how it works exactly, but to record videos, I was given a game key, and the minute I turned my lights on, my head was like, nah, nah, fam, that's not gonna work. Which game? I mean, you don't have to say if it's all top secret.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, laughing. Did you guys hear that? Don't like that. Is that a really... No, okay, never mind. For some reason, it looked like that health bar was not. Oh, boy. Yeah. Forget how squirrely these guys are. Or gals, I guess. Whatever they are. They're pretty squirrely. They are pretty dang squirrely. Just wanted to drop the rope. I wasn't actually going to try to get him. I hate them. You hate the revenants? I don't blame you. Or are you talking about nightmares? The slider at max, so everything is orange. It is kind of a weird filter color, isn't it? That's a little strange. Here we go. More serpent scale fragments. Okay. I came from over here, right? Yes. So, let's see. Almost, there we go. Full health now. Yeah, we might as well drop down here. Deadly broadcast only allowed to record the demo at the minute. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Where'd the other one go? There you are. Hoping now I'm starting to feel better. I can get this done this weekend as I'm on a time limit. Got like 2 weeks to do the video. 2 weeks from now or 2 weeks from when you got it? Ooh. Okay, okay. I'm not sure why there was all,
Over here.
we got a little scroll. There's a lot of electricity in that. Morning mares are worse than nightmares, is that right? Find location. Okay, so dead and bloated. It's a treasure map. Oh. And it tells you what you're going to get from it? Interesting. 1 rare enchantment, 1 oblivion stone, 5 soft steels, 6,000 hack silver. The troll who killed my kin is slain, but the battle has taken its soul. I've buried whatever I have left near his corpse. Ingrid and I used to frequent this beach to watch the sunrise over the temple. So is it on the map? What is this? No, it just tells, okay, that just tells me the dwarf, the other one. Okay. I was going to say, does it really tell you like exactly where everything is? Be pretty interesting. Okay. And I got to move. Okay, looks like there's a firebomb on the other side of this. I'll have to yeet this over there. There we go. Something down there to collect. Revenant, the nightmares are easy for me. Yeah, the Revenants are tough. I don't know how many I've fought at most at a time, but hopefully it doesn't get to be too many. They are ones I think could definitely overwhelm me. I do think so. That was a little hack silver cache there. Like a few days ago, my dreams have been odd as well. I had what's called a false awakening. I thought I was awake, but then saw 2 sabers in the hallway, and I was like, okay, I'm still asleep, and woke myself up. Interesting. So, I mean, I've definitely had dreams where I've woken up, but not, you know, woke up in my dream. Is that what that is? Is it the same thing, or is it something a little different than that? Okay, definitely gonna get fought down there. Might as well destroy this. I don't even know where that box is at yet. Oh, it's right there. Okay, on a box. There's probably gonna be. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and go down here. Is the chain hanging? Your chain hang low. Oh, can I throw this through here? I called it a soul eater, I think.
On that severed hand. Attached to the soul eater. Well, you know what happened to Andvari now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight it, right?
No, you will fight it.
But why?
Because you are frightened of it.
Ooh. Can't be a can't stay away from things you're afraid of, Atreus. Sometimes I've woken up multiple times before actually physically waking up. It's pretty interesting. Knowing and you're not sure when you're finally up, if you really are. It's been a long, long time since I've had a dream like that. They are definitely not common for me. Really? How did that miss? I'm gonna try to get him. That one's too far. This is a little bit of a tricky combo here. If I could actually get him to cooperate with me, that'd be great. Nightmare is moving all over the place, though. Need one of the spinning tops, like from from Inception. the nightmare out again? Oh. It only gets stunned. Come on. I'm just trying to kill this stupid nightmare. Gosh. A dreidel. Yeah, it's not really a dreidel that they use in...
Not good either.
Not really the dreidel that they use in Inception, though, right? Hey, K-Dizzle. Good morning, God Squad. How you doing? How is your day, my friend? See, I needed that before. Man, that was just annoying. Like, I had what I thought was a clear line on the nightmare, but every time he just... I don't know if I'm just too slow or what, but... Can't throw the dang axe in time. Been dreaming and started falling in the dream. When I woke, felt like I was falling. It's pretty weird. You end up going in your bed, you know? Definitely have those from time to time. Okay. Perfect. These paths converge. So we're going this way now. Which is not ideal because I'm going to have to fight this Soul Eater and I don't have very much health. Okay, so now... Don't see a way through there from here. I'm going to have to go somewhere else. Let's see. Does that connect? I don't think I even found a way to get up there. This, though, I should knock down. Used to have sleep paralysis quite a lot. At first it was scary, but then it was so freaking I started pushing myself out of it before I went too deep. Interesting. Hey, Professor. This game is so much fun. Super, super enjoy it. Oh, I gotta go through here. I never found that other... Oh, there it is. I see it right there. Here we go. That ought to do it. That's how we get through. Professor, how's your day going?
This is crazy.
Nearly every night for about a week, then nothing for a few weeks, then a few more days in a row. Interesting. Huh.
Stay focused.
I've had in probably in a couple of years. I've never had sleep paralysis. And I've never really had like a lucid dream either, which I know can kind of come like those two kind of can happen at the same time. I have had some dreams where like I have minimal control, but never full control over a dream. I don't think I've ever had full control. Pretty weird to think about. Should I attack it from up here now? Good so far. It's still early. Plenty of time for it to go sideways. That's the spirit, my friend. I'm curious if it'll attack if I just drop down. That's kind of why I want to... Just want to drop down and see what happens.
Stay quiet. Make no sudden movement.
Because it didn't attack us earlier. Yeah, it's going to attack now. Apparently we offended it by getting this close. Ooh. Oh, okay. Actually, so these fire bombs might be more of a danger to me than it. It's over here. Can I take some of this kyanite with me? Such a good game to learn effective parenting strategies. Oh, for sure. Yes. Never show any affection. What? Did I just kick that? What? Oh, okay. That's pretty awesome. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. Sick. thing's actually almost down. I just decided to go with the fast attacks. No, stop. I don't have very much health. I did not expect to be able to do this, to be honest. Okay, now I just gotta survive the Draugr. Actually, if I can get this, that would be a big help. Perfect.
Believe it. You are stronger than you
Let's
know.
go.
Thank you.
Yes. I
Let's
didn't
see
have very
what's
much health
up.
going into that fight, so I did not expect to win it like that. That fight was... Okay, that was cool. I like that mechanic. Heard you're not meant to break out of the sleep process by force, but it was so frequent. I was like, nope, not tonight. I can't explain how I did it, but it took a ton of strength. That's something beyond my area of knowledge there, Chaotic. I have no idea the proper way to do that sort of stuff. This is sleep process connected with paranormal activities in one's home. That's some people believe that, for sure. That's how you do it. Almost exclusively have lucid dreams? Really? I know pretty much nobody that... Let's see. Fire Sigil of Protection, rare enchantment. Increases resistance to burn damage. Oh, yeah, we need that. Burn damage has kind of wrecked me so far this game. We get there. 2 soft steels. And then the ring.
Green
Alchemist ring. Green ring belonging to Brock's friend Anvari. Brock would probably want to give this a look.
But where's the rest of him?
Ashes, most likely.
The Soul Eater got him. I guess we should bring this back to Brock.
That's not good. See if there's anything else here that these fire bombs can help with. Really? We got that chest to open up as well. Just when your body falls asleep, but your brain doesn't. When you're asleep, you're partially paralyzed for safety. Kratos' parenting skills got better. They do get better. That's good. That was the Kappa statement. Okay. Sleepwalkers have a problem where their bodies don't partially paralyze at night, so they walk around. And I'm glad I don't sleepwalk. 3 of the Ice Troll, light runic attacks. Quick radial shockwave attack that sends and slows enemies and sends them flying back. Ooh, that sounds nice. I currently have Leviathan's Wake, and I always forget to use my dang runic attacks. This is an area attack. Let's see. Oh. It says it's a quick radial shockwave, but watching this animation does not make it look quick. Looks like it takes a little bit. Definitely a good one for clearing some hordes. Let's see. This one's not bad for hordes either, though. I mean, look, it got what, 5? 5 people packed in there pretty tightly. This one looks like it'd be more effective, though. More damage for Leviathan's Wake. Yeah, well, I want to equip this one for now. We'll see how it goes. Let's check it out. Yeah, I don't know that it's that quick, to be honest. I don't know. Just got to get them to all line up. I know. That ought to be easy. That ought to be the easy part. Also, for real, why can I not take, like, a piece of this kyanite with me? Obviously, it's important, or it's valuable. Dwarves wouldn't have been mining for it if it wasn't. You know? It seems brains are more trouble than they are worth. Sometimes. Brains are insane. We still don't know everything about them. Not even close, yeah. Not even close. Be nice if we did. King of Insanity is a good thing, in my opinion. Sometimes brains are chaotic. Drop the chain, boy. All right. Is he going to be able to read this?
Read it.
Yes, sir.
Guess he can. They'll want him to just grab a large rock and roll it toward them at speed.
These runes were written fast. It spells out Ejim Staney.
If this is a message from Anvari, what does he mean? Is it something about the ring we found on his hand? Let's ask Brock.
I don't know that one.
We will ask the blue one.
So now you're
The
interested?
blue one.
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised.
We're not heading back, though, are we? I guess I can't really tell. This doesn't really show me since we're underground. The fact that the kid can read changes the power dynamic. Yeah, that is true. Kratos is pretty reliant on Atreus for some of this stuff. All right, I guess we're gonna zip line back. Wait a minute. What about that? What about that over there? Probably work my way back, huh? But not before a fight. They're good at dodging the axes. Pretty solid. Trying to hit his feet. Man, these guys are fast. I just love throwing the axe so much. It just feels so satisfying. People use my username a lot, and I always think they are talking to me. In this game, Luce is learning how to bring up his children. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeet the child. Kappa, how you doing today? Thought his name was Boy. It is. It is. Yeah, his name's Boy. But his last name, so his first name is Boy, his last name is Atreus. Boy Atreus. At least I think. I don't know. That's what it seems like. Probably should have just done that, huh? Just lit my son on fire. It's fine. I think the kids have kicked my Pokemon out of the gym outside my house. Might have to take it back over. I can do it from my bed. Wait, what? Like you lost the gym? Are we talking Pokemon Go? Oh, crap. No, no, no. Go back. Wait a minute. Go back. Wait, how do I do that again? Is it this? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. There's... Oh, no. I definitely can't go over that way. Interesting. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. I can climb it. I can climb it. I forget about climbing sometimes. Remember, I saw that little shiny thing over there. And I wants it. Wants it. Is it just a hack silver? Yeah. Only $2.97 too. That's not a lot. Is there something else down here? Oh, I can go that way. Oh, to get back? Interesting. Okay. So really it's just more of a way to get back than anything. It's not... What am I doing? Boy, I'm looking for hack silver, obviously. Let's zipline back, shall we? Gamer Kratos 2? Oh, I think we have a God of War fan in here. Cheers. This one's for you. Thank you for that follow, my friend. Ping intended. Did you not get to the part where you know his actual name? Wait, whose actual name? It's Boy. It's clear the father has his own daddy issues. Well, that's fair. That's fair. All right, that zipline ride was much more fun. I like that one better. Better when I don't have hordes waiting for me at the end. Play good with me, boy. How's it going? How's it going? It's my first ever playthrough of God of War, so I'll do my best, though. I'll do my absolute best. Oh. Excuse me? Excuse me. Ooh, he got knocked the heck back. Okay, he can block even though he's not facing me. I don't know how I feel about that. About to die. Get a little health for every person I kill during rage mode. I wasn't quite sure how that worked. I just noticed I had a full health bar one time. I have a Pokemon Go gym right outside my door, and I am in the radius, just sat at home, so I basically own it. I don't remember how those work, but is that how it's supposed to go? Do most people do that, or do they have to, like, walk to their gym? Pokemon Go, that came out in what, 2018? 2019? I feel like that would have been a little bit... I mean, that game could have absolutely blown up. I mean, it kind of did, but it was very short-lived. It could have really blown up if that came out just a couple years later, like in 2020, during COVID, you know? I know a lot of people got into it during COVID, but had it been released and had it been hyped up leading up to COVID, I mean, it's just one of those things of, like, man, the releasing it on time actually hurt it. I don't know. Kind of interesting. A lot of kids in the area, they take it over, but then when they are in bed, I take it back. You get a proximity salary. Nah, but I should have used a lot of heals to revive my Pokemon when the kids come and take it, and I take it back. All right. I guess we're heading back out of here now. Let's go see Brock. He's probably not going to love the news. Just something tells me he's not going to be thrilled. How was that there? Interesting.
What'd you find?
It's not good, Brock. It's not good.
You're an alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a soul eater inside, and well, it must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he said.
Naturally.
Money for Uxie.
What do we get here? Rare Axe Pommel, Grip of Volander. Very low perk activation, chance to grant protective barrier, preventing damage from any attacks on any successful axe hit.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies
Pretty
in
solid.
lips. Supple ones.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought. Hey, Brock. Could you take a look at this?
What you got for old Brock?
Oh my gosh. Kratos calls him boy, but he is, let's just say they tweaked the mythology a bit for this game's story. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know much about it yet, Cypher. Depends where you live. There are apartments at the local shops like 5 minutes walk away from me, and then there are 3 gyms and 4 Pokestops there. I'm jealous. Dang. Gyms are set up, though, in the game. Like, nobody has a choice of where gyms get set up, right? Needed something else, really. Just like the fact I'm annoying little kids and they can't see me as I'm inside, and they are at little park outside my house looking confused as I watch from my kitchen window. All right, so this is the Grip of Volander. I don't know that's going to be better than the Grip of Tangyast. It could be higher leveled, and it does have an extra perk. No, that's this one here, but it can be leveled up higher. Very low perk activation chance to grant protective barrier. So that part sounds pretty nice. Low perk activation chance to strike with an explosion of lightning that inflicts shock damage, which is awesome, by the way, to all nearby enemies. It's a very low. This one's only a low. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this this grip here. And let's say we upgrade some skills now that I got a chance to look around a little bit. There are places where multiple groups of people usually hang out. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was like a landmark kind of deal. You can inflict frost damage by using that. I've got a lot of different shield combat to do, though. So press right-click after a last-second block to counter the attack with a shield slam. That'll be nice. That's 1,500 XP. Sending projectiles back would be solid. Let's see. There was one other, though. Well, barehanded. Let's see. Barehanded. Switch stances by pausing momentarily after any barehanded. I haven't really been fighting barehanded a whole lot lately. Okay. During Spartan Rage, I can deliver a forceful haymaker. That sounds cool. Press Q to do a quick stomp that damages and disrupts all nearby enemies. Hold right to perform a more powerful raging smash attack with much wider area of effect. Okay, that sounds good too. Discovered during COVID and entertainment when I am ill. Fair enough. Oh, the park turned into a gym. Okay, no idea when, but it wasn't when the game first came out. Gotcha. So probably it must have been during some sort of update. Do I have any others to do here? No. Talon bow is all fully upgraded, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's go with these ones first. Block and slam. And then maybe this one, send it back. I send it back. Moderate amount of stun damage. So we can get him stunned when we're barehanded quite a bit, obviously. Stun damage, do a lot of stun damage. Well, barehanded and evading, hold W and press left to perform a quick attack. That's pretty cool. Sneak in there before they can hit me. Well, barehanded, hold right to perform a shield slam and inflict a moderate amount of stun damage. Yeah, I think I'll go with both of those then. I think we could use them. And that'll be about it for the XP. I could upgrade this one here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that one too. I don't really have much for the Spartan Rage right now. I saw it getting battled and I really wanted to stand on the balcony outside my door and shout, "Get off my gym." This is a funny thought though. That would be pretty interesting if somebody yelled at me, "Hey, you're in my gym."
Tyr would have been pleased as peaches knowing these offerings were being turned to armor.
Did you know him? What was he like?
Never you mind, boy. Tyr's just...
See, even he calls him boy.
Best not to dig up the past.
The dwarf speaks wisely, for once.
This is Sparta. This is Sparta. So that only just now completed that labor? Interesting.
Now you're talking.
I'm guessing we can upgrade something. Oh, that one okay, that one I can upgrade. Ooh, that's intriguing now. Because I can't upgrade this one for at least a little bit, but this one I could. Would increase my strength and defense above what I have here, but it doesn't give me any luck like this one does. Also won't give me any shock damage. I don't know. Sub goal challenge, get Lutz to shave his head for cosplay. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know how that would go. It'd have to be a little while. I can sell. Oh, right. Still have enchantments to sell. We'll just leave it for now. Leave it as is for now. Did he read this?
Read it.
He did not. Red paint or no good. Yeah, I'd have to
These runes read
get some powder. Get some powder on me. Whiten up a little bit, and then yeah, I got to do the red face paint. Death inside. This must be old. There's plenty of death outside too. That's fair. Just get a bald cap. Now that's an idea I can get behind. I can get behind that. Body paint stream. Ooh. Ooh. I'd also have to add probably... I mean, Kratos is significantly taller than me. But I'd probably have to add at least 50 pounds of muscle, I would say. For this cosplay to be effective. I'm rather lean, and he is quite muscular. I do not have that amount of body, like just muscle. I don't have it. Don't have it.
Come, boy.
Hey, Inkling, how the heck are ya? Yo, Mr. Magoots, how you doing? Doing well. Even better now that you're here. How the heck have you been? He is, yeah. Kratos is a massive man. I mean, just look at this guy. And also, every time he goes and stands up next to somebody, he's super tall, too. So, we'll just get fat and paint the muscles on. I think I'd probably just go ahead and do a skinny Kratos cosplay. If Kratos were a track athlete instead of a god of war, how's that? Looks just enough to lift a bus, but he really can lift a school. Did I really not knock that barrel over before I came in here? All right, so we've got, I think I've been fully around this whole place now. There is a cloud right here, though. That's me. So maybe I go around over here. See if I can clear out this cloud. There could be a barrel over there. But just to show... Oh, it doesn't actually... It's not about exploration, is it? Yeah, because I've been over here. Wait a minute. What's glowing down here? Oh, it's a reflection. Yeah, so it's not an exploration thing. It just kind of hangs there. Okay. All right. So maybe I should start going towards this the journey. He's huge in real life too. I'd like to see him stand next to Jason Momoa. Kratos? You're talking about Kratos now? Or still? I forgot to clear that notification. Didn't he already kill Poseidon? All right, let's go over here. Although there was not a, now that I remember, there was not a elevator lift. What about over here? Is there one over here? No. We got to go through to the other side. Let's see how that goes. Yes. This area is where I need to be. It's a new dock. Oh, the guy that voices Kratos? That voice couldn't be little. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. It's got to be pretty large, huh? Oh, stupid nightmares. Nightmares. Read it, boy. Kratos is a good lesson. What happens if you don't process grief and family trauma? Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, I never did find the dead and bloated part, did I? The Dwarf King, ruler of man and beast, I came to his kingdom to learn if he had obtained the ingredients to forge the armor of legend. All I found was death and sorrow. I leave this offering in memory of those who suffered in the Dwarf King's quest for glory. Oh, there we go. 5 solid steel. Leipzig alloy, which I need as well. Interesting. Okay, so I gotta find like a downed statue head. So it's mainly the picture that I gotta go off of, it looks like. The boat captain in the belly of the Hydra. The key was mine. Traveled to a new land, but my ship wrecked. I don't remember picking this one up. Sunk along with my precious key. Lies just below the waves, perched on an underwater peak. And then over here, dead and bloated. I never did find that one. I forgot to even look. That's all right. I can always go back. That looks like a fun way to go, huh? And actually, I can't even grab this. That's another ship head. That's being blocked. Does this move those? It appears to. Pick it up faster. I don't know if that's going to start falling back down or not. Yep, that's kind of what I was worried about. I was about to be pretty upset that I missed that. And those still come back up anyway, huh? All right. It's never too late to change. He was at a Gaming Awards thing a while back, and the kid stood there silent on the stage for ages. The crowd screamed for him to say, and suddenly he just went, "Boy, read the nominations." He put "read it, boy." That's pretty funny. He delayed Ragnarok himself because of surgeries. I'm gonna post the clip in Discord. Sounds good. Ooh, I'm one more away from getting another health boost. I will gladly take that. Gladly. What do you get there? More hack silver. Okay. Can I get boy up here? Probably not yet. Not yet. From this side? He's gonna have to come down from the top there. Okay, so these are probably gonna connect somewhere around yonder. We'll figure it out. There's probably a fire bomb somewhere too. Over here? Uh-oh. Huh. You know what? Maybe... Well, I don't think I can go over on that side. I don't think so, at least. Is there... No way over there. Posted. Actually, a lit moment. A lit moment. Well... Okay. Is there any way to climb up there by lowering... I don't think so. By lowering that? I don't see a way. Wait a minute. Can I climb that way? I can't go that way. I don't know why I'd want to either. That is awfully glowy, but it doesn't really signify anything. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get back in here. I'm going to try to look around a little bit. Only 25 seconds long, but it's pretty funny. And it still sucks you can't throw your axe while in the boat. You can't do it. So I was over here one other time, I'm pretty sure, and I don't believe... I mean, there is like this lift right here, but I don't see a way to get it down here. I don't see a way. I mean, I thought this would work, but I couldn't. I tried using this, and that was a no-go. Almost 50,000 guild credits. I am rich. I am wealthy. GG's on the guild credit. Yeah, I don't see a way to hit anything up there either. Okay. Well... And that's the main story mission, I believe. Maybe I should look around the center. I've not really done that. Maybe I need to do that. Look around this center island thingy. Oh, there's a dock right there. Okay. So maybe I got to go that direction then. There's one thing I feel like has to be in the game. Throwing from the boat. You could hide a lot of stuff in the water. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay.
That's not it.
Well, thanks, Atreus. I see that now. Maybe if I did a frozen throw, it'd work, but it, alas, did not. All right. We're on to the main quest. Oh, a frog. That's cute.
Is this the way to the mountain?
It would seem.
If it isn't the bearded beaver, it is Sackseed. And I got something for you, too.
Where's this dude come from?
But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Now get in here. I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay. What do you think you want?
What is it with him and pigs?
Test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop, folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares. You want...
Brock's shop. So you took away the YouTube video redeem. I now have 52,000 points. I used to spend all mine to watch YouTube clips, right? Dwarves are really something. They are extremely magical, huh? I can't even leave. Look at this place, though. It is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Wait a minute. Are these things that I found?
Already. You're gonna be real happy.
And then sold to him? Potentially? What's this way? Just a nice window.
Catch!
Ooh, a frozen tear?
All key of Yggdrasil?
No.
You can open a magic door to the branches of the world tree.
Ooh,
Shortcut between the realms.
there we go.
If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick.
Awesome.
There's
Okay.
only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path, lest you want death.
The edge of the
Yeah,
path.
I don't see us wanting that.
Make your way to the tower. Interesting. Okay. I finished the community center on Stardew Valley on iPad, made 4 pages of notes ready for the PC version I'm getting tomorrow. iPad version is 1.4 on PC. Oh, I didn't realize that. Didn't know that. I didn't know the iPad was a version behind.
Let's sort you out.
Talismans, pommels, and enchantments are now available at shops. Let's go. Armor along with other equipment can be upgraded at shops. Yeah, we know this part. Upgrading armor improves its stats. Yeah, I know. We did this part already. I guess maybe just because this is the main story. Can sell another ship head.
At least we got that taken care of.
Can't buy much of anything. All this stuff are things that I can already, like, I've already had.
Now
We'll just leave it at that.
else.
Okay. This is Chaotic's tear as she watches those old jeans seem larger and wider. This thing here. So how do I mean, I think that thing he gave me, I can bring me to the world tree. Is that what I'm supposed to do though? I kind of want to go back there. I'll just save it real quick. Like, it's not a one-time use thing, right? I don't think so. Explore the islands of the lake. And I can go where now? That's it? Probably because I haven't discovered those other places yet, or they all go to Brock's shop. Interesting. You got it. Okay. Because I haven't explored you haven't found one of these since I got the tier. I have seen a few of them. But never actually hadn't had that part yet. And I kind of wish I would have came here first before doing all of my exploration, because then I could have transported myself back, but alas, I can't. Okay, so we want to go this way. But maybe I try to go... No, that's about right. Is there anything I can do around this side of the building? Oh, look, a fish. It's still alive. I guess this is just Brock's shop over here now. Man, this dude's taking up a lot of space. He's got that whole building to himself now. All right, we'll go this way. Why not? I don't know... What's this? Oh, it's just it's just the gateway. Got it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get attacked here, right? Like, there's no way I don't. What is that? A lizard. Cool. Can I catch it? Oh, lizard died. Man, they're so soft. I could try to turn this. I don't know what that would do, though. Maybe it turns this thing above me. So soft and squishy. Not the whole thing. That's true. That's true. He's only using part of it, and there's that sort of gap between the buildings. I'm going to not turn that just yet. Let me run around first. Aha! There the Draugr are. Let me get my unstoppable aura built up. There we go. I'm gonna try some of these here. So try to use these bare-handed attacks. Should probably try them out. Get a little better at bare-handed combat, because I'm sure I'm going to need it at some point. Bro, you're about to get stunned as heck. Stomped lizard with garlic sauce. Yum. I did trample it, yeah. I was just trying to cuddle. No, how was I supposed to know it was so soft? All right, what do we got here? Reaver. When they die, they detonate in a poison cloud. If we're too close, we should try to dodge away. Okay, some of them are able to heal. Right. Yeah, we knew about the healing. Rather obnoxious. But it is what it is. Can you read these yet, boy?
A letter here and there, but we need the rest of the language disc.
Yeah, how many of those do I still have left to do? Or find? I feel like garlic sauce can go with anything. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong. Okay, so I can send this back down. What's the point of that? That's where I tried coming over here, right? And like, I don't understand what the point of that is. I'm gonna go this way first. Could be some interesting stuff over here. There's no way to send it down without me also going down there. So like I'm just like, okay, I can go down there to leave, I guess. But then I don't really need to leave that direction. I don't know. Very strange. What are we doing on time? Ooh, solid. Pretty solid. Hopefully there's some interesting stuff over here. And then we'll kind of go towards the... okay, we're at the Lookout Tower. Or wait a minute. Is this just going to take me back to where I was? Yes. So what's the point? What's the point? This just takes me back to where I was, right? I was trying to climb up here. I thought maybe it would take me around. There's a chain here you can use. It's not helpful. You're all making me want garlic bread now. Might get some ordered in my shopping with extra cheese, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is where I just was. And I've not figured out a way to get boy up there because it looks like I might have to go around that way. This looks like it's just a way back down, not a way up. Could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. All right. So let's just go through the door. Oop, 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 oop. Stop. Chaotix already getting a pizza today. We don't want to tempt her. She's been doing great. All right, real fast. I wonder how many of those ciphers I've found. Cipher? Do you know how many ciphers I've found? What's this? Just a lookout point, I guess. All right, let's throw let's throw this around over here. I don't know what the heck this is gonna do. Oh, it's a platform to raise. Okay, yeah, why not?
What is this?
It's a horn.
A horn.
Aha.
Here's the end.
Can we blow into it?
Without knowing the outcome,
Well, we usually push every button, pull every lever we can.
outcomes we can predict. No, this is something else. We must develop your instincts.
We should do it.
I knew it. We are blowing the horn.
No.
Come on,
Testing your
Kratos.
resolve.
I have resolve. A bunch of it. I won't blow into it if you don't. I won't blow into
Dang
it if
it.
you don't.
I want to blow the horn. 30 pounds down, 120 pounds to go. Finding bits and pieces of my broken dreams. I'm not sure. It's a Muspelheim cipher, I believe. Something like that. so that he can read some of these texts. Blowing the horn is pretty cool. Dang, I want to do it. I want to do it. We'll come back. We'll come back, I guess. Slow process. It is. It is. It takes a while for sure. But you're on your way. 30 down, 120 up. I'm talking internet speeds now. Ooh. Okay, okay, here we go. Had to try out that runic attack. These ones look a little weaker. They're only level 1s. Only level 1s around here. Probably because it's the main story, huh? Read this, boy.
I told you. We should come back with the cipher.
Oh, that's also the cipher text? Okay, okay. Yeah, we do need to come back with the cipher, though. There's a lot of stuff he's not been able to read.
It smells awful.
No, stop pushing me that way. Oh my gosh. Boy's trying to kill his father. Let's see. That can't be right. Looks like they both lose. I already read that. That's not what it was. I don't know which one I didn't read, but it's a new lesson. Throw the axe at scorn poles to freeze them. Oh, okay, okay. Hang on 1 second though. Can I go this way first? Uh-oh. Boy, no coughing allowed.
Here, boy.
KGs.
Another one.
Good use of runic attack,
The world
boss.
serpent. He's so much bigger than I
Whoa.
imagined.
The world serpent is feeding on the teat over
look.
here.
He bit Thor. Or will bite him. Looks like.
Okay. And then gonna eat Thor. This is Thor over here. Read this story as soon as it comes up. There it is. World Serpent spans all the waters of Midgard. Maybe the only one to beat Thor. Only one big enough to beat Thor. I still can't believe we met him. Boy's got COVID. I know. I was going to say that too. No coughing around here. Now we know where it all started. A long, long time ago. Okay. It does not... I was seeing the ice falls off, but it doesn't seem like it stays. Okay. I thought maybe I could destroy the pole, but alas, you can only freeze it. You can only freeze it. Hey, T-Zerm, how you doing? Do you think it all started with boy? I know. Can you believe it? Oh, there's a... Yep. He's just looking up there at that bag. Wait a minute. How far does this... No, we're good. We're good from here. I don't think I can reach that, though. I sure can't. Maybe I gotta scoot back closer towards the poison. There we go. Perfect. The game is contagious. BOY, Biohazard Origin Youth. It's all just a clever trick, isn't it? Oh, frickin' A. Boy, you're standing in the poison. Standing right in the poison. Ooh, can I open this without my axe? There we go. We got.
Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim.
Ah, another cipher. Okay, so there you go, cipher. We need one more of those things I just found. Muspelheim ciphers. Ooh, and I need to be able to destroy all this crap. Can you read this for us, boy? That's interesting. Step out of here. Why is that not readable? Looks like something I should be able to read, right? Doesn't it? Also, is that like a frozen flame? I can climb over there. Looks like probably the only way. Or no, it looks like I can climb up here too. Let me climb this way first. Sometimes it's hard to
What were
choose.
those things? They smell awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Yes.
Okay, I can always drop back down that way. I'm trying to tell. Maybe I should have gone. Oh, that's just another way to get back over there, it looks like. Okay. All right. I don't know. Does it? Yeah, it looks like something I should be able to read, but I can't read anything on it. Do I need to, like, yeet my axe at it? That's sort of my solution for everything is just throw the axe at it. Really scuff this thing up, if nothing else. If I can't read it, nobody can read it. All right. It was only translatable by Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary. What's the Kratos version of Urban Dictionary? Oh, pretty.
Whoa.
In the foothills.
Sure is foggy here.
Yes, throw the child. Throw the boy at it.
Should we...
No. He is of no consequence.
Hi, excuse me, but,
There's
how did
Sindri.
you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
It was
Oh,
my
man.
mother's. She left its father before she died.
Hmm. Hard bit of news to take.
Face dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
Hmm.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Equivalent to Pandora's box.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy.
I actually kind of wanted to see if if this was heavy or what.
Oh,
Pretty heavy, but he's just grossed out by it. I love this character. It made me laugh out loud a lot.
oh, is that dried blood? Oh,
So what were you working
I
on?
wasn't expecting that, man, Pex.
I call it the Sky Mover. Just up
There have
that
been some
mountain,
pretty funny,
it's a treasure trove of
moments.
rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
Ooh, acquired the Mark of the Dwarves, huh? Just by him cleaning it? You have my axe. Really good writing in this. Yes, agreed. Motions in it are excellent. They are. A new bestiary entry? Sindri? Okay. Oh, he's under friends. Sindri's also a famous blacksmith, but he and his brother are really different. Sindri really doesn't like dirt and grime. Weird trait for a blacksmith dwarf, but just... but he's just as talented as his brother. I wonder why they don't get along.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me.
It's one of our best, infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem Gengur, egen vigum Hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
Don't touch me. Oh, gosh.
Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but
See,
you
can't see
render
it.
that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. Is that really better than death?
I don't see it on his neck,
Maybe a
though.
little.
Right?
Well, it's your neck. Ugh.
All right, let's see what he's got. Resurrection stones are now available in shops. Okay, resurrection stones can be purchased so Atreus can revive Kratos from death. Interesting. Okay, click to enter the buy section of the shop. Simple resurrection stone. There are different types of resurrection stones, but Atreus can only carry one at a time. To purchase a different type of resurrection stone, you must first remove your equipped one, use it in combat, or sell it at a shop. It's only 1,000 hack silver. That's super cheap. Magical stone that revives Kratos from death with a small amount of health. Press F when Kratos dies to allow Atreus to resurrect him and rejoin the fight. Only one resurrection stone can be carried at a time. Can't see it with the naked eye. It's magic, but Sindri can see it because he's magic. Go ahead and buy that resurrection stone. Purchase resurrection stone will be displayed here. Okay. Right there. Doesn't show up really much, but oh, he's very magical. This is what the fellow in chat mentioned earlier. Right. I can sell the resurrection stone. Okay, upgrades, crafting. It doesn't look like he does anything really different.
Anything you need, young sir.
It looks like it's pretty much all the same stuff. That seems correct?
And back to you.
I could upgrade the Talon Quiver. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Why not? I actually continue to upgrade. Oh, increases arrow capacity to 4. Oh, okay. I haven't really been using the hack silver for much. Maybe I should just keep doing it. Can only see it if totally naked, not just the eye. Gotta run to a meeting. Oh, Professor, good luck on the meeting, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. And yes, been super enjoying this. Super enjoying it. Yeah, I got a meeting starting up here shortly myself. Can only see it if totally naked. I think I'll go ahead and upgrade the arrow capacity. I haven't been using my much hack silver for anything, so I'm kind of broke now, but that's fine. The quiver is now fully upgraded.
And what do you have your eye on?
Got to get the solid
Something else for you,
steel. I don't know how to say it.
You're not in a hurry.
All right, and then skills. I don't think that did... Yeah, that did not do much of anything. It just regenerates those quicker. Okay. All right. Cool. No shortage of shops in this game? Yeah, for sure. Which is fair. No one should ever get locked in an area and not be able to upgrade. Yeah, it really is, for only having 2 merchants, you're not going to get stuck without a shop for too long. Did I go this way, or... I came from over there. But it looks like there are multiple paths. Oh man, they just spawned right here. Wrecked. had to test that out. So that was the first time I had a chance to try it. Oh, I thought I'd have my unstoppable aura by that point. I guess not. Where did that come from? Chop its head off. Woo, we got him. Love that projectile parry. Me too so far. Me too. Ah. There's another one, though, up high. Ooh, okay. He dodged me like that? Or was that just lucky timing on his part? Where'd the other one go? Oh, wait. No? Where he's at? Oh, wait. No, I keep seeing these like fires, but it's not a person. There he is. Okay. Go ahead and do it. Do it. Do it. No, Trace, let him do it. Oh, too slow. There we go. Oh, I know you can, Atreus. I know. I know. Actually have been helping out more. I'm gonna leave that.
Please be careful. I'm still fixing that. Stupid head chief. Tell me what's wrong with you.
I was wondering if I could throw my axe at anything, but slight Palpatine there. Do it. Where's the thing? Where's the scorn pole at? Shouldn't there be a scorn pole over here? Yeah, the axe being in the circle doesn't seem to matter. I don't see the scorn pole. Can I see it from over here? Nope. Okay. Do it. Do it. It's more like a DEW, I think. Do it. Yeah, what about from up here? I don't see anything over there. Something up there. Where you at? Where you at, boy? Are you looking up there? Okay, let's go up there.
I can't tell. Are we getting closer to the mountain?
We are.
So I'm going towards the objective. That's not what I want. I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong. I just want to explore, and there's a chest over there. There's other things I want to get before I start going that way. I just love destroying everything. No, just satisfying. Cleaning it all up, you know? All right, we got this up here. Let's see. We can, we're gonna spin this thing around. Ah, interesting. Okay. So each one of those, not each one, but two of them are on that. Okay. Where's the other spinny thing? Is there another spinny thing? There's one right here. Okay. That's one of them. And there's probably one, yep, one right there. Take a look at it. I think that's it, right? There was a bee, whatever that is. Trying to translate this to English. Oh, it's a backwards bee. Okay. So we don't need this one. We need that. Okay. So, okay, so those are the same. They're just reversed. Let's see. Okay. So not this direction here. That was one, though, wasn't it? Yeah. That right there. So that's 2 out of 3, I think. Nope. It's the, right. Okay, the other. So, okay. So this one is the one I need to do the E-looking letter on. There we go. So we'll do that. And then this one can be the P. Kind of a P. And then this one is a backwards B, hopefully. I haven't seen a backwards B anywhere else. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it. Noise. Backwards B and Eeb. Kinda, yeah, kinda. Oh, there it is. Maximum rage. Let's go. Yes. We love to see it. Worth it. Definitely worth it. All right. I think that might actually be everything around here, except there's a... Is that a scorn pole right there? That's a scorn pole. Does that matter? Is that creating the gas over here? Probably not. I'm kind of curious what else that would be doing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did it? Nope. 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 It's not this. Okay. How is this getting over here? You got rage before health? No, no. I have 1 health upgrade. I have 1 health upgrade so far. I'm almost done with my second one, actually. It's just this area. Okay. So I gotta... So it's gonna be hidden somewhere.
I mean, they're family.
That is their matter alone, boy.
Okay.
We do not meddle, boy. Gameplay's different for everyone. Lucy has no chill. Everything escalates quickly. Common waist armor. Okay. Arcane waist guard. And more soft steel. All good, man, Pex. All good. Yeah, I did the I got the Eden apple. That was actually maybe my second session of playing. It was pretty early on, so it's been a little while. Where am I gonna see this scorn pole at? Not found it yet. Nothing is being highlighted when I go to throw my axe. I think that's the only thing I'm missing though in this area. Like, that one's pretty obvious. Most of them have been pretty obvious. It's a little surprising. Oh, the red thingies again. Just to see what that is. I believe in you. Oh, I'm in the poison. Okay. I'm actually not going to be able to get that, am I? Yeah, it's getting blocked.
Can't burn it, can't cut it.
Oh, excuse me. Whew. All right, so maybe it's got to do something. It's got to be something to do with this then. This contraption. It doesn't seem likely though. Whoa, whoa. I ran right by this like troll thing and I didn't even notice. This troll statue. Huh. There it is. I found it. I found it. Just looking at pizzas, and is it really weird to just want a flatbread one, not actually a huge one? Get paid in an hour. A flatbread pizza, though. Flatbreads are good. Nothing wrong with that. I see him at UFC now. Loots the Raging Magoots. The Raging Magoots. What has happened to me? Your taste sometimes change, though, honestly. I will say this, whenever I do eat a little more healthy, if I go on a binge of eating something not healthy, what looks interesting? Boy, don't play with me. I don't know what he's talking about. You know, it's kind of difficult and I feel kind of gross, you know? Like, I don't know, just eating a lot of fried foods. I just feel like, oh man, I haven't had that in a long enough time, and it just hits. It hits hard. You know? I think I feel pretty good about advancing here now. There was a Turkish next to our uni, and the version of pizza was 2 million times better than Domino's. Really? I don't think I could demolish a 12-inch stuffed crust like I used to. Maybe not. It's not all bad, right? Freaking Revenant. Am I gonna bare hand this Revenant? I think I might. I was thinking about it. Hang on a second. There's a health over there. I thought I was gonna get into a fight, so I didn't take it. Thought I'd save it for in case I was really hurting. Another one blocked, right? Or no, that's something else. What is that up there? Maybe I can figure that power out sometime soon.
She really didn't want anyone over.
Is that another Cypher? No.
A deadly curse.
Wrist armor. Dientia? I don't know if I'm... probably didn't say that right. I am super enjoying the game. Hello and welcome. Super enjoying it. I'm not very far into it yet, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It has me wanting to explore everything, you know, which not all games can do for me. Makes me want to just look around, find cool stuff, upgrades and whatnot. So yeah. Gives cheesecake. Pizza, do this 4-slice flatbread thing. I can have the same toppings on it as my huge butt pizza, and it's actually really good. And it's like $7 reduce. That sounds nice. Turkish restaurant. I knew what you meant. Not just some bloke on his own flogging pizza on the corner. Flogging pizza. You don't like cheesecake? Really? Yeah, cheesecake's good. Like any sort, you don't like it? Is it do you not like cream cheese? Or what is it? And Michelle also dislikes cheesecake? Really? There are so many different flavors, though. It's hard. I find that strange that you wouldn't find a single flavor you don't like. Potatoes, hello. Ever had anchovies on pizza before? I've not. I don't really have a desire. Exactly my intention. Switches to chocolate strawberry cake. You know, are you crazy? Had in Italy, and poop was salty AF. I believe that. Just finished the new game plus and 100%. Dang, nice. If you need help, just give a call. I really appreciate that. Super appreciate that. Unfortunately, my friend, it seems like you've tuned in at the end of the stream. But yeah, we're not done with this game by any means. So cream cheese has so many applications. It does. It does. Hate cream cheese. The texture is just ew. But it's different in cheesecake, though. I don't know. Whole thing is just disgusting. Why does cheese belong in a cake? But you've at least tried it before, right? You don't hate it. You don't hate it without trying it, right? The texture of cheesecake, though, is different because it's not just pure cream cheese, you know? I don't know. My friends, it is time for the tavern, unfortunately. We were in that region where they are famous for anchovies and seafood, and so I was like, why not? Nope, never again. It tastes nothing like cheese. Right, it doesn't taste like cheese. Way too rich. Huh. I will tune in next time. Sounds good. Appreciate you stopping in. I don't like cream any sort. That's a lie. I like buttercream, but that's crunchier. Cheesecake is a very, very rich treat. It is. There's just so many different, like I said, so many different flavors. You can get like a New York style cheesecake, which is a lot more cream cheesy flavored than if you were to get like a tuxedo type, you know, which is more chocolatey. I don't know. Tavern's in session. Glad I stopped by for a sec. It was good to see you, Potatoes. Hope everyone is doing well. We hope you are as well. Appreciate you tagging me on the emo post the other day. It's pretty funny. More of a pumpkin roll? Oh man, I love me some pumpkin roll. I go full on white girl, basic white girl when it comes to pumpkin spice stuff and all the pumpkininess. So good. I want cheese and cake. Could probably go for both too. My friends, let me give out some thank yous. Hopefully this works today. Diencha? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Cheers. Thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully the credits work today. Streamlabs was having some issues yesterday, so I'm gonna try to trigger it and give out some of the thank yous. Let's see if it works today. There it goes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, everybody. And appreciate all the support. We started a hype train based on cheers. Bubba Hotep, Lady Iron, Stargazer Knights, Dr. D, Manpex, and Dragon Mage Zero. Appreciate those cheers. We had Chaotic. Oh, and Octi was sneaking around. Okay, Octi. Hope the move is going all right. We got follows from Danja, Gamer Kratos 2, and Dragon Mage 0. Subs to Chris Keeps Moving, Loopers 1971, Kamasama K, Kappa Fontaine, Galaxy Rose 14, Ninda, Spectre 000, Slashy 101, Dr. D, Filter Potato, and Covert Cell. Of course, the raid from Ranting Monkey. Good to see you, Monkey. And then our Kofi members, Chaotic Iron, Phil, Fresh, Koro, Nidalicious, Spooky Deer. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the support today and every day. It makes my day. Super appreciate it. I would like to raid somebody because we got raided by Ranting Monkey. However, I do have a meeting starting up soon. So hopefully I can find somebody that we already have a relationship with. I don't want to raid somebody new and then have to run out on them. So let me do a quick little peek around here. It looks like Grim is online. It's like Dean Tija? Okay. Dean Tija. Gotcha. Okay. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to not totally butcher that, but hope your potatoes are okay and very well licked. You betcha. Have a great day. I'm now going to try and pass 45 minutes so I can order my pizza. All this food talk's got to be starving. I know I'm about to go get a banana at the very least. Got to get a snack. So might grow out of the ground in Midgard somewhere. Did Octi do what I usually do? Have all intention of watching and then fall asleep before the stream starts? Maybe. She might be lurking. She's pretty busy. I was late, so I didn't get to thank my gifter. That was Bubba Hotep. Came in on the Ranting Monkey raid. Seriously, great community. If you can, go give Ranting Monkey a follow. He's got a great voice, so that's always nice. If you like listening to, great voices. So saw, but they're gone. Not, yeah, for sure. Have a good day. You as well, Manpex. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Big thank you to everybody. I got a meeting I got to run to, so I'm gonna go send you guys over to Grimir. Good friend of ours from the Shire. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but he is a UK fellow. So I'm gonna go throw you over to Grimir. He just started. Looks like he's only been online for about 12 minutes. So I'll be lurking as I drop into my meeting. We'll go over, try to make Grim's day, put a smile on his face. He's a good dude. Until tomorrow, we'll be back with some Detroit Become Human tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. I love y'all, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.